So often we focus on these tiny little details where we have to make it perfect. Everything has to be just so, or we can't move forward. And as a recovering perfectionaholic, I am here to tell you that nothing good ever comes from seeking perfection. The moment that you choose to go after greatness or constant improvement, so progress is the better word. The moment you will choose to go after progress instead of trying to make everything perfect and fit in this little like box that you have in your mind of how it has to be, it can only be this way. The minute that you set that free, everything in your life changes. Everything gets better, everything opens up. Instead of trying to make everything perfect and fit in this little like box that you have in your mind of how it has to be, it can only be this way. The minute that you set that free, everything in your life changes. Everything gets better, everything opens up, doors that were slammed shut for you all of a sudden become available. So as somebody that this, for me, honestly, will never be set it and forget it. I still have days that I am like, oh, I struggle, but I think it's been like 15 years of hardcore practice that I've understand it and actively practicing it. So it's one of those things that you constantly get better. And I sucked at it when I started. I just, and things still come up. And I don't know if it's programming when you're a kid that's like, no, do it better. Like, don't. So working hard to release those is getting excited and getting your mindset right about progress. Let's celebrate the progress. So it could be as simple as, you know what? I got up and didn't smash my computer when some tech challenge happened. Yay, me, I'm amazing. Great, now we're celebrating progress. Maybe you had 15 things you needed to get done this week and you got 5 of them done. Awesome. Let's celebrate the progress you made. The more time we spend spinning our wheels about what we didn't do and how it's not right, that energy eats us. It eats away at us. It kind of eats us from the inside out. So celebrating your progress and being comfortable with like good enough or done enough is huge. So right now, people are struggling really hard with hiring and attracting new hairstylists and other employees into their business. So today we're going to dive deep into how to attract top talent and grow your salon. So the thing is that we must first get very clear on what our mission, vision, and values are. So you must be clear about why you're here. And that sounds so simple in theory, but let me break it down for you. If you're like me, like I don't think I understood this when I first started in business. And I think I just ran around and did all the things and then put my head down. And let's get really clear about your mission, vision, and your values, because those are your core guiding light, your guiding principles, your personal like North Star for you to guide your team. And if you're not really clear about that, then things people are going to do if they're the wrong fit for your team are going to end up rubbing you the wrong way, and it's going to cause conflict and you're going to lose them eventually anyway. So being really clear about why you're here and what you're trying to do is so important, because if you do not know why you're in business and what you want to do that's different than the 35,000 other salons in the world or other businesses that do what you do, then close up shop. I know that's harsh, but what do you do bigger, better than anyone else? Like, how are you going to really serve the market? So you have to have a different vision for something, different than what like I said, the 35,000 other salons are doing. And then you have to know how you're doing that bigger, better than anyone else. So important. And I can take you back in time I remember, and this, I'm being honest with you here. Like, I had no clue about any of this. I mean, it's just so naive. I have to laugh. I just knew I liked doing hair color and that's what I wanted to do. So um, when we started Lavish Color Salon, it was called Lavish Color Salon because I thought, just this is my generic way of thinking. It's so funny how simplistic this is. I thought, well, anybody that hears the word salon, they know that that means haircut. So the average person walking by is that you set out and map out a clear career path. So you need to figure out how these team members that you're going to hire and grow so that they can be super successful. And they're essentially going to be a business within a business, right? And this doesn't matter if you're paying people hourly, if you're paying them commission, or if they're renting chairs from you. Every stylist is an artist and they are a business within a business. So you need to set them up with a clear career path so that they can trust that they have the opportunity to grow and develop, and their, earning potential is unlimited. The next thing that you need to provide is a growth environment. You need to make sure that within your business that it feels safe and secure to grow and develop. You want to encourage people to be naturally innovative. So you need to step it up and create a growth environment. And then you need to have safety and security. So now more than ever, the world is unstable. People need to trust you and know that their job and their business is, with you is safe and secure. The next thing we want to do is encourage creativity, because you want to include your entire team on how to creatively thrive. So the best idea is to pool your resources, get your team together and figure out how they feel you could attract more of the top talent that they would want to work with. And then the next thing you need to do is make sure you are setting up an environment where they have ongoing support and coaching. Now, some people feel like, well, they're not good at that. Like, you're a business owner, you're like wearing all these other hats. So you don't have to be the one coaching. You can encourage them to hire an outside coach. You can encourage them to take programs. So today we are discovering 9 benefits to goal setting for client success. So number 1 is that goals provide direction and focus. So this is true both in what you're trying to achieve with your client when you're working with them, or what direction and focus you are trying to take your business. Like, if that's the direction you're taking with your business. Number 2 is goals give a sense of personal satisfaction. So if I am your client and we've been trying to grow out like an old haircut into a new shape, when we're getting closer to it actually finally being realized, I'm super excited because I feel like there's personal satisfaction that we did this together. Now, when it comes to you using goals within to grow your business, it's like, maybe you want to see 10 new clients a month. It's to you for use like goal setting. Then number 3 is going to be goals help maintain motivation, especially during setbacks. So here's the thing. People often get it twisted, thinking that the most positive, motivated, like maybe just the people that are destined to like always earn a lot of money, that they're like special in some way. But I'm here to tell you that goals really maintain this, because your motivation and willpower runs out. It does for all of us. But when I have clear goals and habits in place, that even when I don't feel like it, I still do it anyway. So all the years I sat in bed saying, oh, I don't feel like getting up. Even though I love my job, I don't feel like getting up. Once I said, well, I'm getting up because I like how I feel, because I get my morning routine done. I spend my morning doing meditation and I do reflection and journaling. I have been doing this for years, but honestly, until the past, I would say 6 months, that I got into such a great flow that I have not missed a day. Like, I'm so on a streak. I have to tell you that I get more done every day. I feel better as I go through my life and business daily. And I feel like I'm making a difference and really living out my true life mission and purpose. So making sure that you meditate, so it's not about clearing your mind. It's just about having those moments of quiet so that you can reflect and be alone with your creative thoughts, really. So setting time to do that, I use something called Headspace.